This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids.
What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and this is a post-stream video that I'm doing for my post-birthday. So I'm going to try to upload this as quickly as possible because for those of you who may or may not know, November 29th, 2018 was my 43rd birthday. Yes, I am an old-ass gamer who does YouTube and Twitch and other things, but not just gaming-centric stuff, because if you watch this channel, you know that. But this is just an intro to anybody who might have passed through this commentary about life offhand. So wanted to do this because I've been like thinking about getting older and my birthday and stuff like that, but in particular my birthdays period, because today's been a weird day. So I'm at work, and generally at work they don't really talk about my birthday. They don't normally remember what day is my birthday. And it's kind of crazy because I made a joke like I should use emotional blackmail to one of the managers and say how you should let me get off early. And they were like, well, you don't like celebrating birthdays. And I was like, what do you mean? I've never said that. I was like, well, we've asked you before. And, you know, it's funny because no one at my job never really asked me about my birthday. It's funny because the first 2 years at that job, they kind of forgot. And in the third year, it was kind of a forget slash I didn't say anything. So I guess they felt not compelled to say anything, which I find weird because they generally say something about everybody else's birthdays, not mine. But it just kind of have been amusing to me because it's not like I'm mad at them for it. Like, I'm someone who doesn't necessarily need a lot of big preamble and build up to my birthday. You know, I like when people say happy birthday. I like when people remember and maybe give me a card, or if it comes about you guys say, hey, I should take you to dinner. That's cool. Or whatever. You know, I don't actually need that either. Just say happy birthday, acknowledge it, and I'm usually fine. Especially since my birthday always falls on weird days. My birthday seems to fall like I was born actually like, if you go back to 1975, I believe my mom's always told me this story. God rest his soul. But my birthday actually fell on the day after Thanksgiving. There was always a big worry about me being born before Thanksgiving because everybody loved my mom's cooking, and nobody did not want my mom not to cook for Thanksgiving. So it was kind of like, Mike, please don't come before or on Thanksgiving. My mom actually broke her water like late Thanksgiving, kind of late Thanksgiving evening. Not during night, but the late evening part. And she had already finished cooking and everything was prepared. Everybody got to eat. So, you know, I was courteous. It's funny because I've always looked at myself as that person who tends to go out of his way to be as courteous or as thoughtful towards others and try not to be a burden on them, so to speak. So I guess I started before even I came out of my mom's womb at that shit, because I waited long enough to be like, hey, she needs to get Thanksgiving dinner done. Everybody needs to eat and everybody wants to have a good Thanksgiving. Let y'all enjoy your holiday. Then I'll make my introduction to the world. So she talked about how she was in labor for like 13, 14 hours. And at 3:31 p.m., or was it 3:30? It's funny because full disclosure, I've been drinking. But I believe she said 3:31 or 3:33 p.m. I was born on the day after Thanksgiving. I waited long enough to let everybody enjoy their holiday. On our saint. And it's funny, I kind of missed that call because my mom used to give me that call every year, and she used to recite that story to me. And I feel bad that I don't remember the exact time, but it always was kind of a thing for her to say, yeah, I remember when you this and this and this, and it was just I missed that. But anyway, Um, but yeah, so my birthday has always been kind of a not convenient thing for people because the whole thing at work made me call back to how growing up, once I got around 8 or so, it started to become a thing where my birthday shouldn't be celebrated or shouldn't be treated as something special because it's too close to something. It's too close to Christmas was generally the consensus that I got. It's like we'll celebrate your birthday late, like we'll say happy birthday, you'll get a card, but nobody's gonna do anything for you because your birthday's way too close to Christmas. We can't be doing that. That was the like line that I always got. So, um, I never really looked at my birthday as being that special. Most of my younger years, because it was always we can't do nothing for you because it's too close to Christmas. Mind you, my birthday is November 29th. Christmas is December 25th. It's about a month's gap in between. So it's like you can't buy me a gift now because almost 30 days later, Christmas. And of course, as a kid, I didn't really think that way, but at the same time, it was kind of a frustrating thing. So I remember around 12, I decided to put my foot down. I was like, yo, why can't y'all do anything for my birthday? This sucks. Like, why is it that my birthday is not celebrated? So for a couple of years, my family would do things, but of course, at that time, I was getting much older, and by the time I got like to my late teens, it was kind of like you're too old for this birthday shit type thing. Um, and I kind of always sort of remember it being like a hassle when I did get something. Like people felt like I was being selfish. And this started a running narrative in my family where I'm a selfish person because I wanted someone to acknowledge and treat my birthday as something special. And so I've always worked hard to not show that I'm. Always work hard to show that I'm not a selfish person. I think kind of because of my birthday, oddly enough, and how people perceive me, because I wanted people to treat my birthday like everybody else got their birthday treated, you know. And it was like again, as I got older, it wasn't that I necessarily needed a gift. I just need you to like be like, hey, this is your birthday. It's something unique. Let me find out what you want to do at least, or like let me at least give you the opportunity. And that whole conversation at work just reminded me of just how weird my birthday has always been. It's always seemed to be a day that people kind of I won't say throw away, but it's, at least from my perspective, it's always been like a day that people found disruptive in their lives at times. So I've always kind of leaned towards not doing things and not making it a big deal because, you know, people didn't really seem to want to acknowledge it as a deal. And again, it doesn't have to be a big deal. It's be a deal. So, as I got older, I kind of, and like most people, when you get older, you kind of start to look at the birthday as a day. So, it's like by not really having it be considered something special as a young person, and then getting older and just not really wanting to indulging in a lot of the hoopla or making people go out of their means to do something for me. Um, my birthday has just kind of been this like weird limbo thing. So, you know, with the work conversation was just so weird to me because it's like, what is your motivation? Because the whole theme of the whole conversation was you're not allowing us to celebrate your birthday, and I always found that very very strange because it's like, what do you mean I'm not allowing you? Because I told him like, you can say happy birthday, you can buy me lunch, you can do things. It's not like that. It's like I didn't want them to do their traditional type of thing, because I felt like that was just too much, and it's too much for me. But at the same time, it is my birthday, and shouldn't it be my call? So it was just a really, really weird situation and conversation that spawned from that thing. And it just made me realize that a couple of things as I close out this video, that sometimes birthdays aren't necessarily for you, but they're for the people surrounding you. That some people really like the spectacles of birthdays. Because if it was really about me, you would just ask me what I would want for my birthday. You don't have to make certain types of presentations of grand things. Like, I got what I wanted for my birthday this year. I was able to do a karaoke stream and raise some money for Extra Life. That was kind of my biggest goal. And, everything else I was cool with. Because that's what I really wanted to do for my birthday. Would I like to go out and have a drink or something like that? Sure, but it's not going to change my life. If you people want to do that stuff, you can do it. Like, I've never impeded anybody from doing anything nice for my birthday. And that's why that kind of bothered me, because it made it seem like I really didn't care about my own birthday. And as I think about it, it kind of infuriates me that that was the tone of the conversation. Because yeah, I actually do care about my birthday. I mean, it's not necessarily the happiest time in my life. It's not necessarily something that I tend to look forward to like most people do. But I do appreciate it like anybody else when you want to do something nice for someone for their birthday. You want to acknowledge it. Like, again, that's pretty much all I know, is that you at least care enough to acknowledge it. It doesn't have to be a certain thing, but I feel like a lot of people tend to want to make birthdays their own and make it their event instead of the person of the birthday's event. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was just very, very interesting to see that whole thing, and to look back at how my birthday was treated over life. Because yeah, I really think it was bullshit, but that's the way my family used to do things. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I just appreciate all the Facebook comments, the texts that I got, the stuff on Twitter. That stuff matters a lot to me, because I like the acknowledgement more than anything. I just like to know that you cared enough to say the kind words to me, to say happy birthday. That's all. But I feel like some people tend to take birthdays and turn them into something totally that's not what it should be about. Because the birthday ultimately should be about the person, the birthday person, and what they want. And if it's something that you can't do, I understand. But never try to situate someone's birthday to benefit you. Because people do that a lot. I've noticed. Do what the birthday person wants. And if they don't want to do nothing, respect that. And don't be mad at them. Because there's certain things that they like to do, or that they appreciate more, that you may not for your birthday. And it's okay. We all have our own ways of doing our birthday. And I think people need to sit back and realize that. But again, let me close this up by saying thank you to everybody who helped out with the Twitch stream. It was amazing. I sang bad karaoke. It was awful, but it raised $135. Thank you to everybody on Facebook, Twitter, text messages, whatever social media platform, for hitting me up and showing your boy love. I really, really appreciate it. It means a whole lot to me, sincerely. But thank you guys. Thank you. And remember, let people treat their birthday how they want, and be appreciative of them as a person, and show them love. And don't get mad when they don't let you do what you feel like you should do for them, or they should want to do for their birthday. Because it's their birthday. Respect that. Definitely respect that. Anyway, as always, you guys, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Magus, full of vodka, full of joy over the Extra Life donations, full of happiness to have guys like you support me here on Twitch and any other content creating or social media platform. You guys mean the world to me. Peace.